Today, I'm going to show you the process of how I bodywork a panel. In the last video, I circled all my low spots and added filler to them. Now, I'm going to do a complete spread across the panel to make it laser straight. Now, the only time you're ever going to do this is when you're building a high-end show car. If you're just doing a regular restoration, there's really no need to do complete skims. Now that all the major low spots are filled and blocked out, I'm going to do one final fill over the panel, make sure it's ready for a skim coat, and then I'm going to clean it off with my broom first. And then I always blow off the panel with compressed air, but sadly my compressor was out of service, so I had to use a leaf blower. Finally, we're going to wipe it down with our cleaner, and this will get any of the dust out of the pores and the surface perfectly clean and ready for our filler. I always do one final blow of the panel just to make sure all of the cleaner is off before we spread the mud, because that will cause issues with it adhering. So now I'm ready to spread. I mixed up a decent amount of mud because I'm going to be trying to spread at least half of the deck lid right now. You can see my spreader is almost at a vertical angle because I'm really pushing the filler into the sand scratches. I really want this first spread to bite into the primer, and then the second spread that I'll go over it will be a lot lighter, and that is going to fill. Remember, the smoother you lay out your mud, the easier it is going to be to sand. So I'm going to try and lay this out as smooth as I possibly can. That way I'm going to make it a lot easier on myself when I start to block this panel down. But you can see how smooth I was actually able to lay this down. This is going to block out nicely. So now I'm going to take some 80 grit and throw it on my 18-inch DuraBlock and block this panel all the way down. Now that I got the passenger side pretty much all the way blocked down, it's time to do a spread across the entire deck lid. I'm going to try and act like a robot and block this down as evenly as I possibly can. Not only that, I'm going to be using a lot of guide coat, swapping between blocks just to make sure it's blocking down evenly and smoothly. I'm a huge advocate of guide coat. I think it really helps people who struggle with bodywork and beginners to help up your game. But be sure to let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments below, and I will get back to you and answer them.